Good evening and welcome to the Hamilton Wenham Regional High School Annual Scholarship Presentation. We are proud of the members of the class of 2020 who, as we know, experienced one of the most unusual ends to their senior year. We would also like to thank the many generous donors, sponsors, scholarship committee members that make these awards possible. Without further ado, our first presenter will be Ms. Jacqueline White.
Hi, I'm Jackie White, and I'm awarding the Patricia A. Alger Scholarship. I first want to congratulate the class of 2020 for all that you've accomplished and being able to navigate such an unusual senior year. I think you're all just amazing. Pat Alger was superintendent of schools in Hamilton Wenham, and I had the privilege of working with her while I served on the school committee over 20 years ago. This award represents her passion for education and her love for children. We reviewed 9 applicants and awarded this year's scholarship to the student that demonstrated that same passion for education that Pat had. We also reviewed academic accomplishments, serving the community and helping others, and any family needs. This year's recipient writes, I want to influence the next generation of students who will one day change the world. I hope I can provide an environment in which students can explore their interests and dreams without being inhibited. This sounds so much like something Pat would say. I am pleased to award the Patricia A. Alger Scholarship in the amount of $1,200 to Margaret Braillard. Margaret, congratulations. I wish you the very best and have a great first year in college. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The Sartorius Apostolakis and Anna Pappas Memorial Scholarship. Sartorius Apostolakis, better known as Uncle Charlie, and his niece Anna Pappas were residents of Hamilton for years. Their family ran a fruit stand and later a restaurant located on the site of the present Black Cow. Residents remember that Uncle Charlie and his relatives were very supportive of the youth in the community, providing uniforms and jackets for children on town league teams. This year's recipient is a truly remarkable young woman. She lights up a room and her effort is always above what is necessary. This student has impressed every teacher with her diligence and kindness. She works hard, challenges herself, and is sincere about helping others. Last spring, she was voted senior class president. She volunteers her time and leads by example. We are pleased to present this year's Sartorius Apostolakis and Anna Pappas Memorial Scholarship to Addie Gordon. The Francis L. Betancourt Jr. Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Francis L. Betancourt, who graduated from the regional in 1987. He was well liked by his peers and teachers. He was a kind, considerate young man who loved music and people. The Betancourt Scholarship is awarded annually to a graduating senior who has demonstrated both excellence and dedication to the performing arts and plans to be a music major in college. This year, the Fine Arts Department decided to award 2 students. The first has been an outstanding member of the choral program throughout her school career. With a passion for singing, she spends countless hours not only preparing but helping others to do so. Recently, she became a high school soloist for the youth branch of the Handel and Hayden Society, a world-renowned vocal group in Boston. She will attend Carnegie Mellon next year, where she will major in classical voice. Mrs. Simcoe and the entire arts department could not be prouder of Helen Pepler. Congratulations. The second student has been a tenor sax player for many years and a featured soloist numerous times. He devours music both intellectually and emotionally, a selfless person driven by talent and excellence. Mr. Fecky states that he has the unique ability of leadership, artistic credence, and compositional brilliance, and that the maturity and ingenuity of his compositions belie his age and experience. He plans to study jazz composition at the Oberlin Conservatory of Music. Congratulations to Eli Brandt.
The Regina Bowler Scholarship is one of 2 scholarships donated by the Solstice Singers, a community chorus in Hamilton and Wenham. Gina loved choral music, rarely missing a performance at the high school, She sang in the Solstice Singers and was assistant conductor, and she also had sung in the Harvard Medical Chorus. So we give this scholarship to a graduating senior in concert choir. According to Mrs. Simcoe, this year's awardee has gone from being a timid freshman to a soloist and a pillar of the chorus. We're very pleased to award a $1,000 scholarship to Amanda Full, who will be attending the University of Rhode Island in the fall. Great work, Amanda, and good luck in college, and keep on singing.
Ben Bretler was employed for many years as an engineer and manager. Later in his career, he attended law school and he helped found the law firm of Zimbel and Bretler. Mr. Bretler was an advocate for quality schools, serving in the 70s as a chairman of the Hamilton-Wenham Regional School Committee. This scholarship is awarded annually to a student who has excelled in math and sciences. This year's recipient is an outstanding student with a meticulous work ethic. Her determination and caring nature has made her a leader in every class and someone who her fellow students look up to, especially since she freely shares her study guides with them. As a Frosh mentor, she is an excellent role model for younger students, both socially and academically. She sets a tone that inspires others to do their best as well. Outside of school, she is a talented ballerina, holds a part-time job, and is a CIT with the town parks programs. We are pleased to present this year's Ben Bretler Memorial Scholarship to our class salutatorian, Ava Halstead. Anita Bruyere was a strong, independent person who was an excellent nurse and always a hard worker. A native of Canada, she settled on the North Shore, where she was employed for many years by a Salem physician. She was a multifaceted individual with interests ranging from needlework to boating. Above all, Anita Bruyere was a loyal and thoughtful person who bequeathed her entire estate for a scholarship to assist graduates of the regional going into the nursing field. This year, the regional is pleased to award the Anita Bruyere scholarships in the amount of $5,000 to 2 aspiring nurses. Congratulations to Evelyn Easton and Mia Stebenet.
Hi, this evening I have the honor of presenting a $1,500 financial scholarship initiated by Arthur Burridge in memory of his wife of 62 years, Marianne Cunningham Burridge. Marianne was born and raised in Hamilton, a town she loved. A 1946 graduate from the regional, Marianne had a lot of street smarts and would have loved to pursue higher education, especially in business. Unfortunately, she was not able to do this. She lost her mother as a sophomore and her father as a junior. As an orphaned minor, she had to pay rent by doing household chores to be able to stay in her own bedroom. After graduating, instead of heading to college, she got herself a job as a telephone operator downtown on Railroad Avenue. She received many awards and acknowledgments over the next 43 years for her steady attendance, quick thinking in difficult situations, and strong work ethic. It was Marianne's desire to help a worthy student go to college, a privilege to which she was not able to partake. Life wasn't easy for her, but through hard work, she was able to support herself and had a beautiful life. Because our selection is not solely based on a high GPA or a worthy talent per se, one thing that is inspiring for me as I read the applications is gleaning applicants' takeaway from life situations to which they're born. Life's obstacles can stunt progress or provide new pathways for maturity and growth. Though not always an easy thing to do, I like to find people that work to rise above circumstances to which they have no control. I am confident that Marianne would value the resilience found in this candidate. I hope that this award will hearten and invigorate you, and that you will continue to work hard as you reach for your goals. Find what you love, do it well, work through any obstacles in life, and never stop learning. On behalf of Arthur and Marianne, please help me welcome and congratulate the 10th Annual Marianne Cunningham Burridge Scholarship recipient, Jacob Mower.
The Captain John A. Chinard Memorial Scholarship. A graduate of the Regional and Lowell University, Captain Chinard loved the Air Force and flying. Tragically, he lost his life when his plane went down in Korea. Through the generosity of the Chinard family and their many friends, this scholarship was established and has been maintained in John's memory. This scholarship recognizes a student who has made positive contributions to the school community. This year's recipient has endeared himself to the regional staff and his peers because of the way he treats others. He is a well-rounded student with a magnetic personality. He has taken all of the engineering classes offered here and has excelled in them. He is also a class officer, a member of the track team, has performed in many theater productions, and is a leader for the Kings of the Beach a cappella group. He is planning to study aeronautical engineering in the fall. We are pleased to present this year's Captain John A. Chinard Memorial Scholarship to Chris Savalas.
My name is Grace Chamora, and I'm the director of Christ Church Parish Day School in Hamilton. It is my privilege to be able to present the Christ Church Parish Day School Alumni Scholarship each year to students that attended the preschool. This year's recipients talked about their day school's impact on their early, hands-on approach to learning, their ability to be independent thinkers, and how to communicate with others. Recipients spoke to the fact that many of their friendships formed in the preschool years remain strong today. I am honored to present this scholarship to 4 bright students: Christopher Chuvalis, Marissa Glenn, Catherine Riccio, and Helen Pepler. Congratulations.
The Friends Group of Miles River Middle School and Hamilton Wenham Regional High School would like to present one of their annual scholarships to Sonia Yang. Sonia is a strong representative for the school and community. She has a long history of volunteer work for her church and has been an excellent student throughout her time in the district. We look forward to the many great things that she will accomplish as a chemistry major at University of Massachusetts. Friends Group would also like to present one of their annual scholarships to Jacob Maurer. Jacob has been a dedicated student to his schoolwork throughout the years, while also balancing a custodian job and volunteering within the community. We look forward to hearing about his next endeavors while pursuing the STEM field at college. Congratulations to Sonia and Jacob.
The Hamilton Wenham Athletic Hall of Fame would like to congratulate you on your successful senior year and give a special shout out to all of our student athletes who lost their spring season. Thank you for your dedication in proudly representing Hamilton Wenham in athletics and demonstrating General's pride over the past 4 years. The Hamilton Wenham Athletic Hall of Fame is a non-profit organization whose mission is to honor those individuals who have made a profound impact on our school community and make sure that every generation of generals are properly commemorated. We also want to be stewards of the history of Generals athletics. Connect alumni with our current student body to inspire and encourage greatness, not only in athletics, but in the community and academics. And lastly, provide scholarships to our current outstanding student athletes. This year, we are proud to present 2 scholarships to a male and female student in the class of 2020. These recipients were nominated by their coaches as athletes who best exemplify tenacity, spirit, and commitment through his or her participation in sports at Hamilton Wenham Regional High School. Along with the scholarship, they will be invited and honored at the 2020 Hall of Fame induction ceremony this November. Our first scholarship goes to an athlete known for her tenacious play on the soccer and lacrosse field and on the basketball court. Despite losing her entire junior year of athletics to an ACL injury, she worked tirelessly to get herself ready to contribute her senior season. All of her coaches commended her on her dedication and commitment to their sport. We are happy to give the 2020 Hamilton Wenham Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship to Belle Dolan and wish her well at Clemson University next fall. Congratulations, Belle. Our second recipient, you could tell at an early age that our next recipient was the kid you wanted on your team. Even as an 11-year-old Little Leaguer, he was always the one encouraging others and leading the team. As a high schooler, he has been an extraordinary 3-sport athlete and captain of all 3 sports. He is a leader by example and always gives 100% in his athletic pursuits. He is continually recognized by his coaches as the player you wish you could replicate for every team. We are happy to award the 2020 Hamilton Wenham Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship to Keegan O'Shea and wish him well at Michigan State next year. Congratulations, Keegan, and congratulations, 2020.
The Hamilton Wenham Education Association Scholarships. Each year, the Hamilton Wenham Education Association gives out scholarships to any graduating senior whose parent is a member of our association. Our association represents all teachers, nurses, and office personnel that work in our district. We want to acknowledge our senior students and congratulate them on this important time in their lives and wish them the very best going forward. The scholarship will be in the form of a check made payable directly to the student so that their parent and teacher cannot cash it. This year, we are pleased to award 3 scholarships: Emily Casivio, Eileen Campbell, and Allie Chapdelaine. Congratulations.
Hello, this is Paula Bartlett, President of the Hamilton Wenham Garden Club. The mission of our club is to stimulate an interest in the knowledge and love of all phases of gardening, to aid in the protection and conservation of natural resources, and to promote civic beauty. In reviewing the multiple good candidates who applied for our scholarship, we unanimously voted for someone who shows commitment to leadership through her work with NERSAC and the State Student Advisory Council, as well as her membership in the Audubon Youth Conservation Club, and her participation as a counselor in training at the Ipswich River Mass Audubon Society. She also demonstrated academic excellence. Our candidate's emphasis on learning and a desire to deepen her understanding in fields and to take advantage of a higher level of education gives us hope that she will explore an area within environmental science, and we encourage that exploration. With great pleasure, we are giving our award to Nora Sullivan Horner. Congratulations, Nora, and best wishes in your academic pursuits.
The Hamilton Wenham Little League was pleased to receive 15 scholarship applications this year, all of which were reviewed and voted upon by the board. Their decision was based on the following 2 criteria: character, determined by evaluating the submitted essays, and financial need. The board was thoroughly impressed with all the outstanding candidates to the point that they decided to split the scholarship and award 2 winners. Those 2 essays stood out for their creativity, honesty, and demonstration of Little League values. The board was heartened to think how the lessons learned as 9- and 10-year-olds on the field of Cheeseman, Black, and Cutler can leave such a lasting positive impression. Their hope is that these lessons will continue to resonate as the recipients set their sights and pursue their dreams beyond our small town ball fields. In light of the significant expense of college, it is their aim that these awards will help defray those costs. Little League is about far more than who wins or who loses. It's about doing your best and learning to rely on and encourage others in a collective pursuit. It is also about learning from one's mistakes and navigating failure. It is about treating your opponents with respect. It is about forging lifelong bonds with friends and never giving up. It was abundantly clear how much this year's recipients appreciated their Little League experience. The league is proud to announce that Finn Brophy and Gemma Shea are the 2020 scholarship recipients and wish them and the rest of the class of 2020 nothing but the best. On behalf of the Rotary Club, the Regional is honored to announce their 2 awards. Their first recipient is a kind, self-driven, resourceful, and highly motivated young man whose resume of activities and investments is bursting with varied interest and concern for others. A successful academic, he is also a Frosh mentor, a DECA officer, and president of Generals for Generations. He is on the varsity lacrosse and golf teams and participates in adaptive lacrosse, helping young people with disabilities to enjoy the sport. Finding time for part-time jobs, he also started and runs his own successful business. Congratulations to Alden Glovsky. The second recipient has excelled academically at the regional while also being a 3-sport athlete and a member of numerous clubs and organizations. A captain of both the math team and robotics club, she found a passion for computer science, which she intends to study in college. She was recommended for a coding program at MIT where she will work with autonomous software. She is a motivated and engaged, dedicated, determined, and a leader of her peers. A kind and caring person who goes above and beyond what is asked and works hard to accomplish her goals. The winner of the Rotary Club's Bob Blanchard Award is Sophia Sadie.
The Kiwanis Club of Beverly Scholarship. The Kiwanis Club of Beverly is a local chapter of Kiwanis International serving Beverly, Hamilton, and Wenham. Kiwanis International has over 550,000 members serving in over 80 countries and geographic areas. Kiwanis empowers communities to improve the world by making lasting differences in the lives of children. Service is the heart of every Kiwanis club, no matter where in the world it's located. Some of the Beverly Club's local service projects include volunteering with the Accord Food Pantry, providing turkey dinners for families in need over Thanksgiving, hosting a green eggs and ham event to promote literacy, and sponsoring a bike safety rodeo. We would like to recognize a student who not only excels academically, but has shown their dedication to live and act in accordance with our mission. The student receiving this year's Kiwanis Scholarship founded and staffed a tutoring center with other National Honor Society members within the Hamilton-Wenham High School. He has shown how his commitment to using his passion and skills to better his community. He raised a large donation to ride in the Pan Mass Challenge. He has also volunteered with Beverly Bootstraps and the Accord Food Pantry to help give food and clothing to those in need. If we were to recognize all of this student's accomplishments, we'd be here for a while. It is clear they truly see the value in giving back to our community so we can grow together as a whole. We are honored to present the Beverly Kiwanis Foundation Scholarship Award to Broderick Kelly. The Jason T. Kamek Memorial Scholarship. Jason graduated from the Regional in 1988 and continued on to UMass Amherst to earn his degree in civil engineering and later to receive his professional engineering license as well. He worked for several years with an engineering firm in Tampa, which allowed him to use his knowledge to help construct many beautiful areas in Florida. At the young age of 31, he was diagnosed with stage 4 melanoma. While undergoing treatment, Jason continued to work with professionalism and determination to complete his projects and be a leader to his team. With a sincere love and support from family, friends, and businesses in local towns, Jason's family has been allowed the privilege to remember their son in so many wonderful ways, including giving scholarships in 2 towns to graduating seniors who will be continuing their education in the engineering field. On behalf of the Kamek family, we are pleased to present this year's Jason T. Kamek Memorial Scholarship to a student who has excelled in a challenging curriculum filled with AP and honors classes. A leader in his chemistry class, he has proven himself to be a tireless worker, an analytical thinker with a strong moral compass, and one who takes responsibility very seriously. A member of NHS, math team, and jazz band, he also finds time to work part-time. He plans to study chemical engineering at UMass Lowell in the fall. Congratulations to Sam Peterson.
The scholarship honoree Sean J. Macduff passed away at the age of 49 on December 31st, 2017. He was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. He did not want his disease to hold him back from getting an education. He received his bachelor's degree of social work from Salem State University and was the deputy director of the Independent Living Center of the North Shore in Cape Ann. The recipient selected is a dedicated and determined young man. His passion is to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. He has a strong work ethic and he prides himself on exceeding expectations both in the classroom and as an Eagle Scout. He is a role model for other students and will persevere through difficult obstacles to achieve success. His dedication and volunteer work at the Hamilton Council of Aging, as well as his Eagle Scout project of building a patio for the senior community to enjoy, was a success. Our selection committee felt that our recipients shared the qualities of determination that Sean possessed. It is with great pleasure that my family and I present the Sean J. Macduff Scholarship $500 Award to Trent Blatz.
The Jenny Mears Memorial Scholarship is named after a longtime entrepreneur who managed her own store in Hamilton for many years. Awarded to a senior who plans to continue his or her education, scholarship, and service to others are important criteria as well. This year's recipient has a bubbly personality, is always the first to volunteer her assistance, and has made a large impact in every corner of our high school with her contagious enthusiasm. She is quick to laugh at herself and take risks, enthusiastically jumping into the unknown. A truly exceptional student and individual. One of her teachers states that she couples keen ability and skill with a deep passion for learning. Another says her sense of responsibility goes well beyond herself, and that she brings with her a vitality, spirit, and sense of inclusion in any group she's involved in. We are pleased to present the 2020 Jenny Meyers Memorial Scholarship to Caroline Dent. Paul Moskovich was an exceptional young man who left his mark on the regional and in the memories of his classmates. President of the class of 1988 for both his freshman and sophomore years, and a three-sport athlete, Paul was still able to maintain his academic standing as number one in his class. After completing half of his sophomore year, he and his father took a vacation ski trip to Utah, where he was killed by an avalanche while skiing. We are reminded of him by the tree that was planted by his classmates and the Wrestling Hall of Fame board that his teammates dedicated to his memory. Every once in a while, you meet a remarkable individual who touches your life in very special ways. Paul Moskovich was one of those individuals. Paul had an interest in science, took pride in hard work, and caring for his fellow students. There could not be a more perfect recipient for this year's award. This student has been highly successful in the most competitive schedule. Kind and giving, patient and disciplined, humble and gracious are some of the ways teachers describe her. She is a quiet, polite, and careful thinker. She is an exceptionally talented young lady, is also a number one in her class, and plans to study biology and neuroscience. The regional is proud to present this year's Paul Moskovich Memorial Scholarship to Erica Luo.
Welcome, class of 2020, family, friends, faculty, and staff. The annual Gabriel Pacquiao Memorial Scholarship is awarded to an accomplished Hamilton Wenham Regional High School senior whose personal academic, artistic, leadership, or athletic success is complemented by the energy and passion with which they encourage others in the school community. The recipient is nominated and selected by a committee of educators and advisors at the regional high school. I am James Bikini, and I was honored to receive this award last year. I have just completed my freshman year at Assumption University as a Bachelor's of Science in the nursing major. From going to my daily lectures and biolabs to spending time with my friends, I successfully made the transition from senior to freshman. Although my freshman year had been cut short because of the coronavirus, I quickly adapted to college life and had a great time on campus. I look forward to being a senior again in a few years. This year's recipient was selected for her leadership, empathy, and constant willingness to help others. Additionally, she has demonstrated significant personal growth throughout her time at the high school. The recipient is a senior officer of the DECA program that has over 1/3 of the school population as members. She has grown from being a shy member to a confident leader who always helps any member in need. She has helped to build a program that is welcoming to all students. She's trained students, helping them to become more competitive, sharing her own experiences of being shy and nervous, and how she overcame these personal challenges to become a strong leader and competitor. Her rise to the top of leadership in the DECA program did not come easy. She worked diligently each year, pushing past her fears by working on skills like leading meetings, handling difficult situations, or working with teammates, all to build a strong community. She's taken advantage of every opportunity for personal growth. She's an advocate for all students and genuinely cares about her peers. She embraces and demonstrates a unique perspective of values, family, and teamwork in all her activities and interactions with fellow students and teachers. One example of her compassionate leadership skills happened at the DECA State Conference this year. She was given the opportunity to leave early, in the middle of the final award ceremony, to attend her brother's final college basketball game. She made the difficult decision to stay and support her own DECA team member. That team member was a reminder of how far she has advanced in her own maturity. She knew her friend and event roommate was shy and nervous about the trip, the event, and the awards. Recognizing this, she chose to support her all the way through her category without reserve or regret. Once she knew her friend was okay, she was able to leave and go support her brother. Her values and her leadership in action was her way of saying, I am here for you. Handling moments like this with such sound judgment are what make her such a strong leader with a passion for our community. On behalf of the Pacquiao family, and in the name and memory of their son Gabe, it is my honor to present the 12th annual Gabriel Pacquiao Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 to Eileen Campbell. Congratulations, Eileen.
The Louis and Mary Paulsenetti Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Louis and Mary Paulsenetti. Dr. and Mrs. Paulsenetti were devoted parents and positive, beloved members of the Hamilton-Wenham community. Dr. Paulsenetti loved the arts and sciences and was committed to his profession. Mary Paulsenetti taught French and English and had a passion for music and painting. This scholarship is awarded to a member of the senior class at Hamilton-Wenham Regional High School who has demonstrated the qualities of hard work, academic excellence, conscientiousness, and a love for the arts and/or sciences that the Paulsenettis so valued and practiced during their lives. This year's recipient was selected by the Paulsenetti family for exhibiting all of these qualities, a well-rounded, academically successful student who was also a three-sport athlete, including being a captain. She sings with Kings of the Beach and holds several part-time jobs, while also being involved as a Frosh mentor and with student government. It is her involvement with Model UN, however, that led her desire to study international relations. She is described as resilient, bright, and involved for the right reasons, and is an exceptional writer with critical thinking skills and a role model with a positive, committed attitude. On behalf of the Paulsenetti family, the Regional is proud to present this award to Rachel Lee.
Hello, Hamilton Wenham. My name is Kimberly Shaler LaTourette, class of 1977. I'm here today to present the Helene Pruzinski Scholarship Award to a deserving senior. Helene was a Hamilton Wenham graduate, class of 1976, and a very dear friend of mine. Her parents established this scholarship award shortly after Helene's tragic death while on internship from Wheaton College her senior year in Denver, Colorado. What makes this year extra special in presenting this award is that for 40 years we never knew what happened to Helene. And now we have the answers. Her killer has been identified and is currently being brought to justice. So who was Helene? Helene graduated in the top 10 of her class. She was the essayist at graduation, on the honor roll. She won the cheerleading award in football. She was an elite member of Harmony, editor-in-chief of the school newspaper Sound Off, a guidance counselor aide, tutor of students, and was the lead role in many of the school musicals and performances. That's just a handful of who Helene was. What truly emanated from her was the beauty of her soul, always a smile. The superlative in her yearbook was nicest smile. So who is our award winner today that embodies many of those characteristics? Well, let's see what Katie Simcoe has to say. Always ready with a warm smile, a good friend, helpful, takes responsibility, always looking ahead. Christopher Shaler, director of drama, motivated by a desire to constantly improve. Instinctively understands the importance of ensemble in all group work, be it on the stage or in life, an inspiration. Brett Burnett, musical director, driven and dedicated to pursuing her passion, always the rock behind the scenes of a production, and always the one that the audience's eyes would gravitate to. So from her roles in the productions of Mamma Mia and Wake Up Call, Handel and Haydn High School Soloist, Northeast Senior District Choir, multiple acting awards, both individual and ensemble, Massachusetts Drama Guild, Boston Playwrights, Boston University Playwriting Workshop. Her play Monsters was selected for performance. And classroom assistant for Introduction to Theater and Independent Study, Margaret D. Farini Dramatic Center. We are excited, pleased, and honored to present this award to Helen Pepler. Congratulations, Helen. Congratulations.
This next scholarship is given to a graduating senior from Hamilton Wenham Regional who is planning to continue their education and has demonstrated an interest in a business career. Selection is based on academic achievement, character, and contribution to STEAM school life. This year's recipient is an exemplary student who faces challenges without question. He has succeeded academically with a mix of CP honors and AP classes. He is a multi-sport athlete, captain of the swim team, and also a member of DECA and Kings of the Beach. Described as respectful and engaging with a positive, committed attitude, this mature, responsible, and hardworking young man plans to study business at UMass Amherst in the fall. The regional is pleased to present this year's Shops at the Hamilton Crossing Scholarship to Ben Mulry.
Hi, I'm Jackie White. I want to congratulate the class of 2020 once again. It is my honor to present the Adam Snavely, MD Memorial Scholarship. Adam was born and raised in Wenham and educated in the Hamilton Wenham Regional School System along with his brother Evan. Adam was an outstanding student and citizen and was valedictorian of the class of 2001. After graduating, Adam went on to attend his childhood dream, Duke University. From Duke, Adam went to Case Western Medical School to fulfill another dream of his, and that was to pursue a medical degree in anesthesiology. Not only was Adam an accomplished student and doctor, he was also a kind, caring, generous, and loving person in all aspects of his life. He loved working in a small hospital where he knew everyone and shared his holistic approach to patient care. Adam had so many interests and enjoyed them all. Adam's parents, Dan and Lindsay Snavely, and his brother Evan, made their selection by using Adam's qualities of academic achievement, passion to help others, and financial needs as their guide. It is given in the hopes that these students will continue to excel and find a career that makes a difference, even in the smallest of ways, to bring more compassion to the world. The Snavely family selected 2 students to receive the Adam Snavely, MD Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 each. On behalf of the Snavely family, I extend their congratulations to Evelyn Esden and Maya Stevenet. Congratulations, we wish you all the best.
The Peggy and Paul Stallberg Scholarship Award. Anne and Tony Walsh were teachers in the Hamilton Wenham Regional School System for many years and have sung with the Solstice Singers for over 30 years. Paul and Peggy Stallberg were Anne's parents and great fans of the Solstice Singers. This award is given in their name each year. This year's recipient loves music. It has been a huge part of her life. A 4-year member of Harmony, she has been involved in many theater productions as a singer, actor, choreographer, and makeup artist. She also takes voice, piano, and dance lessons. On behalf of the Walsh family, the Regional is proud to announce that this year's winner of the Peggy and Paul Stallberg Scholarship is Catherine Rubel. The Mary Lois Thompson Memorial Scholarship. We are happy to read the following submitted by the Thompson family. Mary wore her personality externally. Even a stranger would have seen her glow. She was born with Down syndrome, but that never held her back from interacting with her family and friends at Cutler School. Within the first few minutes of meeting Mary, one would discover she had an unconditional love of music, a heart of gold, and a smile that was indelible on her proud face. Though she was only 10 when she passed away in 2005, Mary lived her short life to the fullest. She certainly did not sweat the small things. Instead, she had an extraordinary capacity to learn new things, love her family and friends, immerse herself in music, and live each day to the fullest. 14 and a half years ago, after Mary passed away, the Thompson family endowed a scholarship in Mary's name to a student that has a passion for music and helping others. This year, two very complete and deserving individuals will be receiving a $1,500 scholarship. It is through their passion, love, and amiability that they will be bringing a part of Mary with them at college and throughout the rest of their lives. The recipients of the Mary Lois Thompson Memorial Scholarship are students who have excelled on all levels during their high school careers and have each immersed themselves in music. The first recipient participated in Kings of the Beach a cappella group and was involved in theater all 4 years at the regional, with principal roles in school musicals and one-act festivals. He has achievements to be proud of in every facet of high school, as he held a leadership position in National Honor Society and founded and staffed a tutoring center for students at the regional. He hopes to pursue mathematics in college. The second recipient was a member of Delvel's and was also involved in theater all 4 years. She has received numerous honors within the arts and was a first-place finalist in the classical division of the NATS vocal competition for 2020. She plans to pursue vocal performance in her post-secondary education. These recipients embody Mary's spirit and are incredibly deserving. It is our pleasure to award this year's Mary Lois Thompson Memorial Scholarship to Broderick Kelly and Helen Pepler. The Alfred and Sarah G. Weiss Memorial Scholarship. Through the generosity of the late Alfred and Sarah Weiss, the regional is honored to present a scholarship in their name for a Hamilton resident, chosen because of his or her high school scholastic record, excellent personal character, and possible financial need. This year's recipient is not only one of our most successful academics, he is also an impressive individual with sophisticated insight who goes above and beyond, leading with grace, poise, humility, and a maturity beyond his years, which has had a positive impact on his peers and the community. Captain of the golf team and mock trial, he is also a member of DECA, a Frosh mentor, and president of the student body. On behalf of the Weiss family, we are pleased to present the Alfred and Sarah G. Weiss Memorial Scholarship to Tom Kane.
The Wenham Village Improvement Society works to beautify Wenham and provide opportunities for the children of our town. Our summer program, Tea House Park program, and tennis courts provide recreational opportunities, organized summer fun, and many first jobs. Each year, the WVIS grants scholarships to students who demonstrate interest in community service and love of our hometown of Wenham. Since the program's inception, WVIS has awarded over $640,000 in scholarships to Wenham students. These scholarships are funded by donations in memory of Wenham residents, including the Pierce, Berkmos, Whittier, Ayers, Kimball, Boyd, and Aldrich families. In these trying times, we believe that our community needs to support and invest each other more than ever. This year, the WVIS will grant scholarships to 4 college students and 6 members of the Hamilton-Wenham Regional High School graduating class of 2020. The students who receive scholarships from the WVIS will go on to study molecular biology, exercise science, psychology, and English. Despite their varied academic interests, each of these students share happy experiences growing up in Wenham and a commitment to community service and hard work. We wish them all the best and hope they will embody the community service spirit of the Wenham Village Improvement Society anywhere they live. This year, Wenham Village Improvement Society grants scholarships to the following students: Allie Chapdelaine, Gabriella Cooper, Catherine Riccio, Catherine Rubel, Gemma Shea, and Sarah Traverse. The Arthur and Harriet Wright Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a Hamilton-Wenham Regional High School senior who resides in either Essex, Gloucester, or Rockport. The scholarship is based upon character, concern for the needs of others, potential for achievement, and scholarship. This year's recipient is an upbeat, hardworking, and empathetic team player with genuine nature. A respected classmate and teammate who makes good decisions both inside and outside the classroom. A 4-year varsity athlete and senior year captain who finds time to volunteer in the community and beyond. It gives us great pleasure to present the 2020 Arthur and Harriet Wright Memorial Scholarship to Jordan Story. The regional was informed of a national scholarship that was awarded to one of our seniors. The Amazon Future Engineer Scholarship Program assists high school seniors who have completed an advanced placement computer science course or who have taken advanced placement computer science tests and plan to continue their education at an accredited four-year college or university majoring in computer science, software engineering, computer engineering, or other computer-related field of study. Winners of this award receive $10,000 per year at an accredited four-year college or university, as well as a paid summer internship at Amazon after their freshman year of college. The regional is proud to announce that Sophia Zadie was named as one of the 2020 winners of this national award. Congratulations, Sophia. This concludes our scholarship presentation. I would like to thank all the presenters who took time to be here with us this evening. I would also like to thank Ms. Andrea Adamo, our guidance secretary, who spends countless hours coordinating and organizing everything for this event. Seniors, the scholarships you received this evening represent the confidence that our community has in you. Please take a moment to understand that this support represents their dreams and hopes as you take your first steps towards the next chapter in life. Thank you and good evening.